The female genital mutilation (FGM) remains a deep-rooted cultural practice affecting millions of women and girls globally, especially with a high prevalence between girls aged 0 to 14 years. According to UNICEF, the prevalence rate in Imo State is about 62%, a trend that worries the state government. Commemoration of the International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation, the government has brought together stakeholders, government officials, activists, survivors, traditional and religious leaders, as well as community leaders to find a lasting solution to eradicating this harmful practice.
It is a violation of human rights, an assault on the dignity and well-being of women and girls. It is an act that leaves deep scar, both physically and emotionally, that endure throughout a woman's life. But as we stand here today, we stand united in our belief that every girl has the right to live free from harm, to grow, learn, and thrive without the fear of being subjected to such an unjust, painful practice.
The Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, lists some steps taken by the federal government through a ministry to tackling the practice of female genital mutilation.
The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs implements the National Gender Policy for Nigeria, the Violence Against Persons Act, the Child Rights Act, amongst others. We are working to strengthen these laws and increase the public awareness, fostering grassroots advocacy. As of today, 35 states and the FCT have adopted the VAP Act, which criminalizes FGM, but full nationwide enforcement remains a priority for all of us.
The wife of the Imo State Governor, Chioma Uzodinma, emphasizes the need for strong collaboration and commitment by all stakeholders in eradicating this harmful practice.
We need a multidimensional approach that includes creating safe spaces for dialogue where traditional rulers, religious figures, parents and youth can openly discuss and deconstruct harmful practices in our Imo State.
For the Imo State Governor, there is need for a quick domestication of the campaign to end female genital mutilation in the state, and the campaign to be decentralized so community leaders in rural areas can take ownership of the campaign.
It is a very big shame that the rate in Imo State is even the highest, and yet this is a social ill. So I'll call for immediate domestication of this campaign. Not only to domesticate it, to also decentralize it up to the rural communities. And for our rural leaders, town union organizations, traditional rulers to take ownership of this campaign.
The government then launches a compendium of action plan that should be followed to eradicate female genital mutilation in the state.
And in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
With calls for urgent action and stiffer policies against female genital mutilation, stakeholders at this event agree that the time to act is now. The expectation is that communities that still indulge in this practice would accept the danger it poses to young girls and do away with the practice. Channels Television News.